Federal government approves funds for the completion of the rehabilitation of Abuja-Kano Zaria-Kano dual carriageway and Bodo-Bonny Road with bridges across the Channel. Tasked Geospatia PLC on quality and speedy project delivery. The federal government has tasked Geospatia Nigeria PLC on the need to fast-track the completion of the rehabilitation of the 82-kilometer Section 2 of the Abuja-Kano Zaria-Kano dual carriageway in FCT, Kaduna and Kano states, and the construction of the Bodo-Bonny Road with bridges across the Channel, Route 430 in Rivers State. This charge was made by the Honorable Minister of Works, His Excellency Senator Engineer David Umahi, CON, during a meeting with Geospatia Nigeria PLC, represented by its Executive Director of Projects, Engineer Benjamin Buff, and the Head of Contract Management, Omoni O. Brown, at the Ministry's headquarters, Mabusha, Abuja, on 3rd October 2024. Speaking during the meeting, the Honorable Minister stated that the Federal Executive Council (FEC) at this meeting of 23rd September 2024 approved a rescoping and downward review of the contract for the rehabilitation of the Abuja-Kano Zaria-Kano dual carriageway in the FCT, Kaduna and Kano states, contract number 6350, and the revised estimated total cost / augmentation of the contract for the construction of Bodo-Bonny Road with bridges across the Channel, Route 430 in Rivers State. Contract number 6247, amounting to a total contract sum of 740,797,204,713 naira 25 kobo and 280 billion naira respectively, and tasked the contractors handling federal government projects on the need for corporate nationalism and price negotiation in the face of the daunting economic challenges facing Nigeria.
Then we have Section 2, which is 82 kilometer by 2, which is the section that Beja is doing. And so if you check what FEC approved on 23rd of September, FEC had approved that the total contract sum within the scope of Beja will be 740 billion, which means that if you remove 391 billion paid already, you now have slightly more than 340 billion, which is the scope of their work for the 164 kilometers. And that's the subject of our meeting with Beja today, on how they can get mobilized in 4 locations to finish that job within 14 months.
He urged the contractor to mobilize in the 4 sections of the Abuja-Kano Zaria-Kano project to finish the job within 14 months. Engineer Mahi noted that the prices given on the said projects were the best view of the economic reality of the time. He added,
so we are appealing to them not to try to increase the contract sum because it will not be possible. I will written to the president to approve that if Beja does not accept the 740, that we terminate the job. We have terminated some of Beja's jobs because we've been negotiating sometimes 12 months, 13 months. There must be an end to negotiation. And this is contractual relationship. This is what we can pay. This is what you must pay. And so if we don't have what we must pay, we can only pay what we can pay. So we are appealing to them that we want them to do the job. And we are very much committed to the funding. We've even gone ahead to appeal to Mr. President. We are ready to pay you even fresh mobilization, just to underscore the interest of the president on this project. So we are appealing and begging you that by Monday, you should be able to sign the addendum to the contract. And then the new certificate will be based on this improved unit rate of the contract.
He harped on the need for Geospatia PLC to mobilize in multiple locations of the 2 projects so as to complete them on a record time. On the Bodo-Bonny project, he said,
we don't think we have any issue. We've agreed on the 280 billion, which is the new contract sum that is fixed, and then for 12 months construction period. That's additional 12 months. So we want Beja to mobilize in a minimum of 3 locations so that within these 12 months we will be able to finish the job. And they must know that the contract is fixed and we will not be able to vary the distance. In the letter to LNG, we have to also propose 30% advance payment in the LNG so that they will be able to have enough funds to mitigate inflation, and any form of inflation. So you can see we are committed to this thing. We are not politicians. We want to see something on ground. That is the only thing Nigerians are looking for.
The meeting ended with a formal handover of the letters of award in respect of the reviewed approved project contract sums to Julius Berger PLC, which terms contain inter alia that the contract is fixed, firm, non-transferable, and deemed duly terminated by infliction of time, unless otherwise formally reviewed by the ministry. This was signed by Honorable Barrister Oji Uchenna Oji, Special Advisor Media to the Honorable Minister of Works.